welcome to another vlog. This is Cherry from Edmonton, Canada. So right now I'm here at Dieg International Airport because finally this is the day that we've been waiting for. So this is our trip to the Philippines during this summertime. So we stop right here at Starbucks muna para magpalamig kasi napakainit. Hirap kumilos. Hindi rin masyadong malamig dito sa loob ng airport eh. So I'm drinking my favorite dito sa Starbucks na dragon fruit juice. So bali this is our trip na na-cancel last year kasi dapat nung last summer pa kami uuwi. Kaso sobrang mahal ng pamasahe so I canceled it and then we planned for this summer instead. So this is like 1 year in the making na trip for the family. Although right now, kami lang muna ng mga anak ko ang magta-travel. My husband will be following in 1 week. Okay, while hanging out at Starbucks, itong dalawa nagpo-photography doon. So, bali yung last na uwi namin sa Pilipinas was, December 2018 to January 2019. And nangyari nga ang pandemic. So, dapat nga uuwi kami ulit nung 3 years after ng 2019. But then, nangyari nga ang pandemic. So, super overdue na itong mga anak ko. Ang lalaki na yung last time na uwi namin sa Pilipinas. Mga nasa middle school pa yata sila noon. So, pag uwi namin sa Pilipinas, magugulat yung mga kamag-anak namin kasi ang lalaki na nila. So, bali, in this trip, we have 2 connecting flights. We're flying Air Canada to Vancouver. And then from Vancouver, we're flying Korean Air to South Korea. And then South Korea to Manila. So, it's my first time. It's our first time to take the Korean Air. Last time we had Japanese airline. And then before that, Philippine Airlines. And then yung trip ko naman ng November, I took United Airlines. So I'm also curious to see what's the experience is like with Korean Air. And we're kind of excited also kung ano yung food na isa-serve. Kasi yung mga anak ko mahilig sila sa Korean foods eh. Kaya lang ang layover namin sa Korea is just 2 hours. We're planning sana to check out yung airport. Hopefully we have the time to check the airport and the stores. Kasi yung dalaga ko may plano siyang bumili ng mga beauty products. Of course, Korea is known of that. So our boarding time for Air Canada is 11 AM. Dadating kami aalis yung plane ng 11:30, dadating kami sa Vancouver ng 2 PM. So that's why I'm eating breakfast now here at Starbucks kasi I'm not expecting any food to be served. Usually, based on my experience, during layover to Vancouver, no food is being served. Usually, snack lang na cookies, pretzel, ganyan. Kasi pananghali, I'm not sure kasi 2 oras lang yung layover namin ng Vancouver so I'm not sure if we will have time to eat lunch. Kumain ako para wala na akong problema. Kasi for sure, magsiserve ng dinner will be sa Korean Air na. Okay, papunta na kami sa aming boarding gate. So, maigi na lang, maliit lang tong airport ng Edmonton. Pagpasok mo ng security dyan, turn sa left. So, ito na agad yung mga boarding gates. Our boarding gate is 58. And then, may mga ilang kainan dito, like Chili's. I think merong parang Chinese walk in there. Dun sa pinanggalingan namin, merong Starbucks, Boston Pizza. So, our flight is going to be 18 hours. 1 hour to Vancouver, 11 hours from Vancouver to Korea, and then 4 hours lang from Korea to Manila. So yung boarding gates dito sa Edmonton is up to 92. Okay, so we are. Nakitingin ako ng additional na pasalubong. May kulang akong isa eh. This will do. There you go. Moose. So we're just waiting for our boarding. Kung ito na yung plane namin. Boarding na kami. Okay, so papunta na kami ng plane. Medyo bad news kasi may delay yung aling flight ng Korean Air from Vancouver. So yung 2 hours na layover namin sa Incheon magiging very tight. Hopefully hindi kami maiwanan ng airplane from Incheon to Manila. We'll see kung ano mangyari later. So there is delay in Vancouver kasi daw short staffing ang Vancouver airport ngayon. At itong Air Canada medyo madidelay yata ng 30 minutes bago mag-take off. So actually this is my second time to experience delayed flight. Yung first before, nung unang-unang panahon pa yung papuntang Boracay with Cebu Pacific and then for international flight. This is my first time, so I'm just hoping na hindi kami maiwanan ng plane namin mamaya from Korea to Manila. We're taking off soon. We're on the air. Thank you. airport. So we're figuring out kung nasaan yung international transfer. We're checking the international flights right now. Wala pa yung sa amin eh. Kasi ang boarding na nakalagay dun sa, yung bagong boarding namin is 1600, 1640 yata. Okay, so I think what we need to figure out na lang muna right now is where is the international transfer? And then, mahaba yung oras natin. Sabi mo 4 hours? May 4 hours dito, no? To wait. Okay, sige. We'll just figure out muna kung nasan yung transfer. And then, we might have lunch. Tapos, hanap kami kung saan kami tatambay. Mahaba-haba yung oras na iantay namin dito sa Vancouver. Okay, so yan yung flight namin na dapat 14:40 sana. KE7 to Korean Air. Ayan, yung Korean Air. So, delayed to 1700. So, D71 yung gate. Okay, we'll check out the gate first. Oh my God. Sobrang delay. Okay, so punta muna kami sa D gates. And see, baka din merong pwedeng makausap doon. Makapagtanong about more information about the flights. Okay, so dito nga yung international transfer. Ito, mukha na siyang familiar. So, papass through na pala kami ng security. Hindi na kami makakabalik doon. This looks like a long walk. So, nadaanan na namin yung security para sa USA. So, ito dumidiretso pa kami. Okay, ito. This one looks familiar na. Yeah, so I talked to the lady doon sa my reception. So, delayed nga. 5 o'clock yung alis ng flight namin dito, wherein originally it's supposed to be 2:40. So, sabi naman niya, so the scenarios will be, hopefully antayin kami nung connecting flight. Pero kung hindi kami maaantay, definitely may magka-handle. Pwedeng ilagay kami sa next flight, or worst case, kung halimbawa lang na walang available, it could be the next day. Of course, accommodation will be handled by them. Possible din daw na if let's say yung mga sumusunod na Korean Air flights are full, pwede rin kaming ilagay sa ibang airlines na open papuntang Pilipinas. So, yeah. I don't know actually what to expect. It's my first time na madelay kami ng ganito. Pero good thing kasi may flight kami to Singapore sa 20th. Good thing naglagay ako ng 1 day before our flight to Singapore para just in case na madelay kami. Ayun, mawawala lang yung isang araw na gala namin sa Manila. Pero at least hindi namin mamimiss yung flight to Singapore. Okay, so for now, mag-lunch na muna kami at itong mga Junakis ko ay mga antok at pagod na. Then we're gonna wait here sa waiting area na lang until the boarding. Where do you want to eat, guys? A&W, the line is long. But you like it? It's okay. We have a lot of time anyways. So, yung food court dito, katabi lang nitong gate namin na 71. Okay, let's eat first. So, dito na kami nag-order sa Texas Chicken. Haba ng pila sa A&W. Okay, so pag-lunch po muna kami, kain po tayo. Napakamahal ng pagkain dito sa airport. Ano, chicken fingers lang, 2 putin, tsaka 2 inumin. Water pa yung isa. $44 ka agad. Oh guys, you can get chicken. This is your putin. Open. I'll give you the chicken. So yung chicken fingers ko share namin. Oh, it's so hot. Newly cooked. So nandito yung kanilang mga high-end brands. So Burberry, Salvatore, Ferragamo. Merong Hermes doon. And then Chloe over there. Vancouver duty free pala dito. Meron din silang dito, oh. Malaking aquarium dito. Okay, so nag-ikot-ikot lang kami saglit dito sa my duty free. May mga chinek-out lang kami mga stores. And then, balik na kami sa gate namin sa D71. Kasi yung mga anak ko mga wala pang tulog eh. So, mga pagod na sila. We're gonna find a spot. Mag-idlip muna siguro sila. Then ako naman, I'll work on my laptop. Okay, so nakakain na kami ng lunch tapos nakapag-ikot-ikot na rin. So right now, 2:30 na ng hapon. So kung hindi kami na-delay, malapit na sana kaming mag-flight kasi 2:40 yung original schedule. So na-move nga ng 5 o'clock yung flight namin. I think ang reason being is because of the airport here in Vancouver, it's understaffed. Yun ang sabi kanina dun sa aeroplano. So as a complimentary, namimigay sila doon ng mga chips tsaka inumin. By the way, kaya kaming tatlo lang mag-iinang bumibiyahe ngayon kasi yung asawa ko 3 weeks lang kasi yung allowed na vacation nila sa work during summer. Kaya ang ginawa namin, mauna na lang kami ng 1 linggong mag-iina. Gala muna kami sa Manila. Sisegway din kami ng 1 linggo sa Singapore. And then, pagbalik sa Manila, yun naman yung balik ng asawa ko. So, makikita na lang kami sa Manila. Then, sabay-sabay na kami bibiyahe pa uwi ng probinsya. Tapos, sabay-sabay na din kami pabalik dito sa Canada later on. Yun yung challenge talaga kapag isang pamilyang bumibiyahe. Kaya that's why, summer lang talaga yung time na pwede namin makasama yung mga bata. Kami lang mag-asawa, di ba? Magkaiba yung rules ng mga company namin. Lalo na kapag may pasok ng mga bata, mas mahirap nang ayusin yung schedule ng pag-uwi. Hindi namin kakayanin yung buong isang buwan na bakasyon. By the way, gusto ko rin palang i-share kung paano ako nakakuha ng mas murang flight ngayong summer, mas mura than the usual. So, bali ang ginawa ko, early booking talaga. Like, itong flight na to, binook ko to something like August, September last year pa. So, since binawi ko ngayong uwi namin supposedly last year kasi ang pamasahe at that time, like January ako nagtitingin ng flight for a July, August na bakasyon. 2,500 already isang tao. So, 4 kami. So, that means $10,000. Diyos ko, sakit dun sa bulsa. So, that's why kinancel ko yung flight noon. Sabi ko, sige, next year na lang. And then, what I did, binantayan ko yung mga flights. As soon as available na yung flight for summer of 2024, so, chinek ko na what I did was, I always check with Google Flights. I compare the different prices ng planes doon. And at that time, ang pinakamura was Korean Air. Eva Air, mura din. Halos same range lang sila. But then, most ng Eva Air kasi is US connection, which I don't like to do kapag kasama ko yung mga anak ko. So, I chose Korean Air. And plus, I haven't tried Korean Air yet. So, sabi ko, it's good to try kasi I heard naman sa iba na maganda rin daw. So, yung flight na nakuha ko is nasa 2,000 lang ang presyo. Kaming mag-iina. Yung asawa ko, since iba na yung time bracket nung booking niya. So, medyo mas mahal lang siya na konti, around 2,200 yung kanya, which is okay lang kasi mag-isa naman siya na mas mataas yung pamasahe. Kaming mag-iina, 2,000 lang compared sa 2,500, diba? So, malaki-laki rin yung natipid namin. Like, nung July, chinecheck ko din yung mga flights. Wala na. Talagang nasa 2,400, 2,500, 2,600, gano'n na. Napakamahal na. And then, same thing din yung punta namin ng Singapore. Binook ko na rin yon ng halos 1 year ahead. That one is Singapore Airlines at $249 each. And same thing yung mga hotel din sa Singapore. Binook ko rin ng 1 year ahead. So, yung hotel na tutulayan namin, nakuha ko lang ng around 135, 140 per night lang. Pang family na yun, pang-apatan na. So, lately kasi, no? So, after the pandemic kasi, no? Napakamahal na ng pamasahe, ng papuntang Asia, ng mga hotel, mga ganyan. So far, yun yung naisip ko lang na technique para mas makamura. Tsaka para matuloy yung uwi. Kasi kung mahal, di ba? Parang iusog mo ng iusog. Kasi kung magtatapon ka ng pera, parang hindi na worth it, di ba? Nung nag-migrate kami dito sa Canada noon, sabi ko, iuwi namin yung mga bata. Every year, ibabakasyon sa Pinas. And I was wrong. Hindi pala possible. So, nung bagong dating kami dito, ang mga pamasahe pa ng papuntang Pilipinas, mga around 1,200 Canadian dollars, mga ganyan. And then at that time, yung mga anak ko maliliit pa naman sila. So, ang pamasahe nila noon is like half lang. So, silang dalawa yung pamasahe nila is equivalent to one adult. So, noon, kaya pa, no? Yung first na umuwi kami sa Pilipinas was 2014. Nakapagbakasyon din kami sa Singapore at that time. Malilit pa yung mga anak ko. And then yung sumunod was 2018 na, dapat 2016. So sabi ko, sige, every 2 years na lang kasi hindi kaya ng 1 year. Pero 2016 ngayon lumipat kami dito sa Edmonton noon. So wala, so erase yung aming bakasyon sa Pilipinas. And then yung next na nga nauwi namin was 2018. So nung 2018, ang pamasahe na noon is nasa 1,600 ang isa. Tapos yun na nga, di pumalo na ang pandemic. And then after pandemic, overdue na talaga yung uwi namin. Kaso, nung last year nga nag-check ako, 2,500. That's too much talaga. But I'm really happy na now, finally, it's happening. Sobrang busy ko sa trabaho, hanggang kahapon nag-work pa ako, and all the prep talagang ngarag-ngarag. Kasi mawawala ako ng 1 buwan sa trabaho, kaya I had to really work hard on the prep and the turnover sa katrabaho ko na magti-take over for me habang wala ako ng isang buwan. So we want to make the most out of this vacation. Kaya sisegue kami saglit sa Singapore because I'm gonna meet my sister in there, my friends, and then itong mga bata, mapasyalin din nila. Yung bunso ko, wala siyang maalala sa Singapore. Well, kasi 2-3 years old siya nung nag-Singapore kami noon. Yung panganay ko medyo may naalala siya. So pasyal ko lang sila. Especially ngayon mga teenagers na sila, marami silang pwedeng ma-enjoy doon. At saka malay mo, magkaroon sila ng memory recall sa places no, ng mga pinupuntahan namin before. So kahit magastos no, yung pag-uwi ng Pilipinas, kasi talagang malaking pera talaga yung kailangan mong bitawan. But our goal talaga is from time to time, kahit 3 years apart, 4 years apart, gusto namin yung mga bata na nadadala sa Pilipinas kasi para ma-meet nila, lumalaki sila na nakikilala nila yung mga relatives nila. Para pagdating ng araw, when they're on their own, marunong silang umuwi doon, di ba? Kasi may kilala sila, meron silang babalikan. Yun lang din naman talaga yung main purpose, kaya talagang pinaghihirapan namin na iuwi yung mga bata talaga sa Pilipinas. And syempre, part of that, the benefit is kami din nakakapasyal. Tapos, yep, of course, nami-meet yung mga loved ones and friends, di ba? Iba pa rin ang home sweet home. Okay, ito yung mga Junakis ko. Tulog na tulog yung isa. Itong isa naman ang gagala. Okay, you can go. I'm gonna sit down here. So we're boarding soon. Okay, boarding na kami. In fairness, mabilis naman yung boarding process nila. Mukhang hinihingi ulit yung boarding pass doon. Mukhang meron silang binibigay. Earphones pala.
안녕하십니까. May I see your boarding pass? Your seat this way.
Okay, 44A. Thank you.
Hi, welcome aboard. 안녕하세요. 반대편에 뒤로 가세요.
Okay, so I'll do this. Okay, can you take this, darling? So, meron silang pa-blanket and there's water. And then they also have a pillow like this where you can put on your back. There's also a headrest. Ito naman natin itong blanket. Wala akong jacket eh. So, meron silang socket dito ng para sa USB charging. Yeah, I need to charge. So, bali, we're seated right just beside the wing. And we're at economy. Ito yung kanilang entertainment system. So, ito din yung plug para sa audio.
안녕하십니까. 착용하실 때는 머리 위에서부터 입으시고 버클을 끼운 다음 끈을 몸에 맞게 조여주세요.
So, sabi nila yung flight daw is 10 hours and 20 minutes. Wish ko lang sana maabutan namin yung dapat na connecting flight namin para 10 PM pa lang nasa Manila na kami. But then, we'll see. Hopefully lang, I'm wishing na sana maabutan namin. And then ito, I don't know kung ano ito. Buksan na natin. Ayan, disposable na sleeper. Nalaglag. May kasama palang toothbrush. Oh, cute. So, ito yung entertainment system nila. Kaya lang, it's in Korean language. I don't know paano ba i-change yung language niya. Okay. O, syempre, maraming Korean, mga Korean telenovelas, maybe and movies. Nicolas Cage. Hindi ko pa napanood ito. Yun, nahanap namin. This one. Ito siyang language. Yeah. So, the plane is just getting ready to take off. We're so excited to be in Asia soon. Can't wait.
확인해 주시기 바랍니다. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now ready for takeoff. Please make sure your seatbelt is securely.
Maybe you press that button. You want it darkened. Ah, okay, automated. Just press the button whether you want it light or dark. Galing na. So we're flying now. Pwede nang umidlip kasi medyo yung binata ko medyo worn out na rin yung energy niya. Ako hapon na ng Edmonton time. So pagod na rin. Although I don't know kung magsiserve ba agad ng food or maybe in a couple of hours we'll see the announcement. Ito pala yung route niya from Vancouver to Incheon over the Pacific. Nood muna tayo. Feeling ko kasi magsiserve na ng food maya-maya kaya ayoko munang matulog. Tapos yung dalawang Junakis ko kahanap din ng mapapanood nila. Kakatakot naman yata to. Ayoko na scary, nakaka-stress. Ayan o, so just 1 hour after take-off they're serving food. Yan, sakto. Inaantay ko yan bago ako matulog para hindi may istorbo yung pagtulog. Yung dalaga ko nagtatanong kung meron daw bang soju. Tapos folding yung kanilang table. Ganyan. Ready na kaming kumain, no? Excited. Parang na-overheard ko bibimbap yata or fish yung selection. So we'll see.
We have 3 choices. The Korean is bibimbap. It's real famous.
Okay. Bibimbap for me? Bibimbap? Bibimbap also? Okay.
It is very hot. Please be careful.
Yeah. What can you eat there? Good luck. Ang daming gulay. Okay, so ito yung bibimbap. And then this is the rice. May kasama siyang warm soup. Meron siyang, ano itong kinapay? May bread siya. Muffin. Wildberry muffin. And then may fruits and ano to? Oh, pickled cucumber. So yung binata ko kumakain. And then, for me, I changed my order to beef stew pasta kasi may gulay-gulay yung bibimbap. I don't think kakainin niya. So, mag-mix and match kami. I'm gonna get yung gulay-gulay niya doon. I'll probably give him this pasta. Tingnan natin itong anong itsura nito kanilang beef stew pasta. Ooh. Oh, I think my son's gonna like this. Ethan boy, do you want the bibimbap or you want the pasta? You like the pasta? Okay, you want to give me the bibimbap or you want to taste first? Oh, taste first and then give it to me later. Ay, ganyan talaga pag magulang, di ba? Yan, tapos merong appetizer. Oh, merong salad na salmon, a bun or a bread. And then just cook for my drinks. Kasi nakakatuwa. Yung cutlery nila, metal. Parang sa Japan Airlines ganito din. Pwede ko itong i-uwi. Joke lang. Ang cute kasi yun. Di ba? Ang ending nito, puro gulay sa akin. Sarap yung beef. The beef tastes good. So, nasa akin na yung bibimbap ng binata ko. Tinikman niya na. So, nasa kanya na yung pasta. So, ito, ilalagay mo yung rice, tapos yung sesame oil, yung sauce ng bibimbap, eat a tube like this. Ayan na. So, lalagay mo. And then, mix. Ganyan. Then, i-mix mo siya. Kailangan ko ng dalawang kamay. Okay. So, simulan muna natin sa appetizer. Salmon salad. The one biter ba ito? Masarap din yung salmon. Kaya lang nakaklap siya na minsanan sa ibabaw. Magdasal ako na gupit-gupit na. Kaya mag-fruits tayo. Although, dessert to eh. bibimbap. I'm actually excited to try. Meron siyang mushroom, zucchini, carrots, tsaka ano to? Spinach. Malasa din siya. Tapos yung red sauce niya medyo manghang. Sarap. Yun yung mushroom niya. Parang shiitake. I wanna try the bread with the butter. Okay naman. Pero I really love the bibimbap. Panalo yung bibimbap. Tsaka yung beef ng pasta, malasa. Are you liking the food? Like it? I like it. Pareho ko to eh. Mahilig sa bibimbap. Even how's your pasta? Like it. Taog yung bibimbap. Oh. Siya rin. And the soup daw masarap. Also my son yung pasta. We love the food. Nag-enjoy kami. Bago matapos yung meal, may nag-round sa bibigyan ng kape. Nice. Kape tayo. See, that's a sign that you enjoyed your food. Refreshing yung init niya. Pinata ko nagkape din eh, pero with creamer. Yung sa akin siya. Love the food here at Korean Air. Siyempre sa haba ng biyahe, what are we gonna do? Enjoy the food, of course, sleep or entertainment or kung ano man yung pwedeng gawin. Halfway ng biyahe namin, ngayon pa lang ako inaantok. So ang dating pala namin sa Korea will be around 7 p.m. Mga past 7 p.m. Talagang mamimiss na namin yung connecting namin. We'll see kung anong madadatnan doon. Kakainit ko pa lang. Bukas sila ng ilaw kung magsaserve na snack siguro or kape. So, 5 hours after the flight, bigay sila ng ham sandwich. And then, orange juice. Before landing, mukhang, ayan, nagsaserve na naman sila ng food. Bale, dinner na. Siguro yan naman. Kasi it's like 5 o'clock right now in Korea. So, 2 hours to go. Dadating kami mga 7 or past 7. Dalawang kasama ko gising na gising. Kasi itong mga to nasanay nitong summer. Gising sila sa gabi. Tapos tulog sila sa daytime. Kaya itong mga to, I'm expecting na walang jet lag pagdating sa Pilipinas. O ang good luck.
Here this. Beef. Here this.
Beef also. Ito yung kanilang pa-dinner. So, merong appetizer na salad. Egg and shrimp. And then meron chicken. And this is the main beef with rice. Para siyang beef stew. So, ito siya. Beef stew. Ba natin sa this one is potato salad. Sarap siya. Tingnan natin. Sarap. I must say, masarap talaga ang food ng Korean Air. It's my first time to try flying with Korean Air, and so far we're enjoying the food. Oh, my kiddos are also enjoying. Yeah, very important na masarap yung pagkain ng isang airline. Ito, natikman ko na. Ano siya? Brownies. Masarap din siya. Pero mas bet ko sana yan with coffee.
Kaya lang, busog na ako. Huwag na. Talagang kapag Asian Airlines na umuulan na yung pagkain. Kasi even Philippine Airlines ganito din. So, bali 3 beses silang nagpakain sa 10 hours na biyahe. Itong dalawang anak ko, may pinagpaplanuhan sila. Kasi nga, naiwan na kami ng connecting flight. Ang sabi nila, kung bibigyan daw kami ng accommodation ng hotel, mag-stay muna dito sa Korea ng kahit 1 day, we'll take down. Kasi, yung supposedly gagawin namin on the first day sa Manila, magpapasalon sila kasi nang isa magpapakulot, magpapa-hair treatment naman sa isa. Dito na lang daw sa Korea gagawin. What a bright idea, di ba? Nag-serve na sila ulit ng coffee. Kape ulit tayo. Pampagising. Maski pa paano nakatulog naman ako dito mga bandang ulina. I think nakatulog ako ng straight na 2 hours. Kaya medyo maganda-ganda na yung pakiramdam ko. Sana lang makauwi nga din sana agad. No, hindi. Ang concern ko pala. Kasi makuha man namin yung next na flight. Dadating kami sa Manila madaling araw na mga 1 AM to 2 AM. So if that's gonna be the case, stay kami na sa airport kasi ayoko mag-taxi ng ganung madaling araw. Pero itong mga anak ko, ang mini-wish na mag-stay pa sa Korea. kahit na 1 day sa Korea. Na-miss na namin yung pag-check-in. Dapat ngayong gabi mag-check-in kami sa Airbnb. So, ang mangyayari niyan, umaga na kami mag-check-in siguro. And this is 1.5 hour to Incheon. Mention lang nila about lahat yung situation para dun sa lahat ng mga naiwanan ng mga connecting flights. So, yun sa amin, A623 na supposedly dilipad today ng 6:45 and dating namin past 7. So, yung connecting flight namin will be tomorrow na daw between 6 AM to 1 PM. So, that means we're sleeping here in Korea for the night, with which yung mga anak ko tuwan-tuwa. Tuwan-tuwa sila, especially that one. He's so happy that we're sleeping in Korea. So, wala change of plans. Yung first day plan namin sa Manila, wala na, bawi na. So, gagawin na lang namin yung pagbalik namin from Singapore, which is mag-iikot sa BGC at saka yung magpapa-treatment, magpapa-perm ng mga buhok nila. Okay, so pagdating mamaya sa Korea, so I'm expecting may mga staff na nag-aantay to explain further about yung mga connections namin. And maybe, I don't know if they're gonna give also the boarding pass na or baka tomorrow na yung boarding pass. Syempre, kung yung ako, for sure may accommodation. Yan, so bali pinag-fill up kami ng arrival card. So mukhang well-managed naman nila yung mga miss na connections. Somebody came over again. Tapos, they personally told us about yung aming connecting flight. It will be tomorrow from 6 AM to 1 PM. And the airlines will be is it Air Asia? Yeah, Air Asia. And then bibigyan daw kami ng accommodation. And that's why pinag-design kami ng arrival card. We're over Japan na pala, oh. Tapos sinabihan kami to speak with their ground staff daw pagdating sa airport. 55 minutes to landing. Guys, itong dalawa gising na gising, nanonood ng Spider-Man.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Captain speaking. We expect to land at our destination, Seoul Incheon International Airport, in about 40 minutes. Thank you for flying with us today. 감사합니다.
In fairness, hindi naman ako pagod sa flight. Siguro, kung ito-total ko yung tulog ko, mga around 3 hours lang, 2 hours yung straight. Tapos, putol-putol. Pero okay lang ako. Or maybe I'm just excited. Lapit na kami mag-landing. 7 PM sa Korea, maliwanag pa ako. Touchdown, Korea. Okay, we're here now in Korea. Touchdown. Okay, so hanapin namin yung ground staff para malaman namin yung accommodation tsaka yung aming connecting flight. Okay, so let's just follow the crowd. So ito yung mga ground staff. Okay, kausapin namin sila. Okay, so yun, nandun yung mga staff na nag-a-assist sa mga nakamiss ng connecting. So nakuha na rin namin yung aming connecting flight tomorrow, alas 7 ng around 7 something in the morning. So right now we have to go through immigration, lalabas ng customs, and then may shuttle daw na magdadala sa amin sa Grand Hyatt Hotel. Mukhang malapit lang dito sa airport. Labas lang kami sa arrival. Okay, so we're staying in Korea tonight. Matutulog kami sa Grand Hyatt Hotel. So it happened. Yung pangarap nilang matulog dito sa Korea. And then punta na kami dito sa airport tomorrow when we wake up in the morning. Okay, so I think I'm gonna end now the vlog here. Medyo mahaba na to, so I'm just gonna make a continuation for the next one, which is yung stay namin dito sa Korea. So please watch out for that. I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!